Welcome back. With 40% less homes on the market in 2021 compared with 2020 and 12% more sales, Coldwell Banker Exclusive in Anderson is finding ways to maintain inventory, including community involvement and building new homes of its own. We have owner Trent Smith here with us this morning to talk a little bit about the market in Anderson and how they're getting creative with that. Trent, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so we do a lot of stories where we're covering the Anderson market, and it's growing out of control. Talk a little bit about the Anderson real estate market.
Yeah, so with the job market in Anderson being as strong as it is, obviously that's going to impact the real estate market. We have, there's just so many folks moving to Anderson each month because of the wonderful job market. So obviously that's driving sales. As Jamarcus said, 40% less inventory year to date this year over last year and 12% more sales. So as of today, there's only 472 active listings in the Western Upstate MLS.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Crazy. But there's 622 pending sales as of today and already 77,000 units sold this year.
So when you hear people, and I have some friends that are moving up from Florida, they're trying to find a house. They're just like, the inventory is just so low.
Right.
So really who you choose to buy a home from is really critical.
Absolutely.
You want to make sure you have a team like yours to make that happen.
And we're here for all of your real estate needs, residential, commercial, property management. We have a full service team and stand by, ready to go.
And you mentioned kind of the job market that's growing in Anderson County, and that plays hand in hand with the real estate market. When there are more jobs coming in, people are going to need a house to stay in and a place to stay in. Talk about, we can't talk about Anderson County and the real estate market without talking about how many lakes and rivers. I was just over at Lake Kiwi, Lake Jocassee area this weekend. That's a big draw as well.
It is. It is. So we have, as Jamarcus touched on, Lake Jocassee, down to Kiwi, down to Lake Hartwell, some of the best lake living probably in the southeast, and those properties are just flying off the market.
I bet. If you can afford them, go ahead and get one, right?
Go ahead.
And you guys also do construction. Let's talk about somebody that may be interested in building a home. You guys are with them throughout that process as well.
We do. So we've partnered with Cox Builders. Over the next 24 months, we'll have about 36 new construction homes coming out of the ground. And those, we started now, and that'll continue for the next 24 to 28 months.
And people almost, I like the idea of a new construction home because you really get to get as creative as you want, with the finishes and things like that. So you really get to be involved with that.
Yeah, and the builder warranty.
Right? So. That's always good. And we're looking at some of your properties there too. So if you're thinking about buying a home, selling a home, or some new construction, Coldwell Banker Exclusive can make sure that happens for you. I know you guys have a really big community involvement as well, and you have your annual bass fishing tournament coming up out there in Anderson. You don't have to go too far to get some good fishing in.
That's right.
Tell us about your tournament.
So the idea I had was to put on a bass fishing tournament. It's one of my hobbies, and we wanted to do that to help a very cause that's near and dear to my heart, Connie Maxwell Children's Home. So we put up some money for first place, had some other sponsors come in, and we ended up raising right around $10,000 worth of cash and goods for them. And
that's some big money that will go back into that home. So that's great. So someone sitting at home right now, they're just like, oh, there's not going to be, I don't know if there's anything they can do for me. I really need a place right now. I'm thinking about building a place, wherever they may be. What would you say to get them to choose the Coldwell Banker team with you guys versus some of the other places?
Well, just under the roof of our office, we have over 150 years of experience.
Wow.
We have several agents who've been licensed over 40 years. So we are.
So experience is the key.
Experience is the key.
There you go.
From negotiating contracts all the way from contract to closing. We've got you back.
You got you covered.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. So for the tournament, can people still get in on that, or is it?
So that next year.
For next year,
right?
Because it's already happened for this year. So
that's right.
Does it happen the same time every year, or is it kind of?
It'll be mid-April.
All right. So if you want to get in on that next year and help raise some more great funds for local organizations, you can go to their website. You can also give them a call, 800-235-7468. Trent, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
You and the team. I know who to call now.
That's right.
Thank you so much.